Soon I'll be there soon. Darkness covers everything. You are making maps of light, so guide me.
Hi Timmy! What inspires me is I think just people and stories. I think I'm inspired from watching a movie, or art inspires me. I used to actually go to the library when I was a student in Liverpool and look at art books, and I would write down the titles, and I would collect a lot of words and sort of colorful words. I call them like my brainstorming sheets, and I just have a lot of words and sentences that I like. And then when I write songs, I sometimes look at them and suddenly even if I just use one word on the page, it's worth it. Like kaleidoscope. I just I made that melody, and then that word just kept popping up, and then I wrote the lyrics around that. Hi Ryan. My favorite song of yours. Oh, my song. It's a really hard question, but I think sort of like deep down, it's probably I feel so much at home in that song, and it's also the song, even for me, is a little bit of a mystery. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's the vibe, it's the sonic feeling, it's all the questions that I asked in the song tonight. I just realized I haven't performed it for quite a long time, and it was kind of special for me to perform it. Yeah, there's just a little journey. Hi James. Anyway, how did I meet Guy Sigsworth? Well, he's right here, next to me. Hi Guy. So someone's wondering how we met.
What do you have to contribute to the story?
I think you were kind of stalking me.
Let me tell the story. No, well, the thing is, it was kind of like I got hold of his number. I really wanted to work with him because I found his name, of course, on some of my favorite records and songs. And I thought, I want to work with this producer. And then I started calling him, saying I wanted to work with him. And then he kept saying, I'm really busy. Can you call me tomorrow? And then I would call tomorrow, and he was always really nice. And I thought, like, I'll just keep calling this guy until he tells me to piss off. And he never did. So eventually we met up twice, and I think you were about an hour late for our first meeting. Well, not the first meeting, you actually didn't show up. And I left a lot of CDs at the strong. On the second meeting, you were about an hour late.
That's right, yeah.
So I was very persistent. And the thing is, like,
You passed the audition.
I have a little bit of fear of calling people. And I actually tried calling a lot of other people, but Guy was the only one I actually kept calling. It was like he became my mission. And also because you were always really nice. Like, you never sort of told me, you know, you can't listen to my demos or anything like that.
The drawing.
The guy who draws. Amazing. And thank you for the drawing. That looks amazing. I don't think I don't think it's gonna happen very soon.
It's kind of victory that you had it.
But
Goes against the flow of everything.
maybe it will happen one day in my life or in this lifetime. But I think it's not something that will happen very soon because there's a lot of things on her plate, on the heat plate, and she just had a baby. And, I have a lot of projects on the Vik plate. So I think it's actually always been our intention. And then we just became friends. So whenever we meet up, we don't want to work. We just want to hang out and chat and like be silly and eat and cook. And we just don't meet up to work. We meet up to sort of relax and have fun. Yeah. Steffi. Hello. Me happened because I had all these songs ready, and I was still signed with Universal in the States, and I was kind of waiting for them to do something like, you know, we're going to put out the next album or something, and then they decided to just put out. Or this kind of becomes a little bit, but because of the lack of action from the label, I decided to make an EP and put it out. So that's why I put out that EP. It was kind of to feel the progress of releasing something and moving forward. And I was dying to sort of get it out. So when it came to the album, all the songs on me are on the You album. So I thought like, okay, it's gonna be You. So that's the connection. Me and You is basically the same thing, except me is a smaller You. And then the songs on And I, a couple of the songs have been written and sort of remade, and it just felt like, and the new songs on And I, but they were in the same family with You. So then I kind of wanted to tie them together. I wanted to release And I a bit earlier, but then I got that film score job. So it took a little bit longer. So the connection is more that I feel like the songs are in the same family. And they are sonically in the same landscape. While Melanchthon was more orchestral. So yeah, it's kind of a little sort of flower bouquet of songs that are in the same family. Yeah. It's a good question. She was the first woman on planet Earth. Asken Embla, you know, Northern mythology. It's like Adam and Eve. I was overly ambitious, I think, when that year I thought I was going to make 3 albums in 1 year. Very ambitious. It's good to be, you know, eager to work. All the Embla songs are on a hard drive somewhere at home. And they are kind of sort of on their own little planet. I don't know if they will ever be released. Because when I'd done a lot of the recordings, they need a lot of post-production, and a lot of editing and work. And now it might be too long ago. So Embla is basically like kind of sleeping.
Sleeping Beauty.
I don't know if she'll wake up. Yeah, I gave a few away, and then on the Residue album I put a few instrumentals on
Because you know,
saying that,
reggae.
maybe Angela songs will, some of them might show up on like another Residue album or something like that. But yeah, instrumentals, it's kind of, I think I would like to make all instrumentals available eventually. But it's not like a priority right now. But I'm open for suggestions if there's some instrumentals that are especially wanted, you know, or like required. Yeah, required. Yeah, I sort of, I don't think about the audience wanting the instrumentals, but I have them, you know. Yeah. So I should really just make a nice little package where you can get them. First I will say hello, William. Thanks for the question. And I do actually plan to come back to the USA this year because it's been too long and I love being there and I have lots of friends there I want to see. The thing with touring is that if it's going to be me touring by myself, there needs to be a promoter who wants to invite me to play. And it's actually quite costly to tour. Because you need to pay musicians, you need to pay the travel, and so it's like you need to sort of. It's this whole wheel. If you of course you can do it. It's that whole wheel of priorities of like. So very often I fall into the sort of like, okay, I'll make a new record instead of spending all my energy on making a tour. But I would like to tour, but like in China, the reason I toured China was there was a Chinese promoter said, you know, we want you to come to China to tour, we'll pay your travel expenses, we'll pay you this much per gig, and we'll put you up in this, you know, we'll have 5 dates in cities. And then there's a tour manager, and that's then I go, you know. So
how about a pledge campaign for a tour?
It could be, yeah, it could very well be done.
People pledge enough, and they will have the tour if they really want it so bad.
Yeah, absolutely. I think. I mean, I do like touring with other bands or other people as well, because then you're just a bigger gang together. Like the Hotel Cafe tours in the States were really good because we were just many people. But I think touring is really good for some people and can be really hard for other people. So it's both, good and difficult at the same time. Yeah. So, and then I think also sometimes, because I've traveled so much, I sometimes now feel that I want to sort of settle somewhere, you know, just like be in a place for more than 2 months. But I would like to. I might do more of it, but I haven't. I have decided I want to do much more touring for this album than I did for the last one. Because for the last album, I really needed to go to this film job, and I didn't tour. Just like making Melanton in the beginning, just sort of, because I made it just without any label or anything, you know, just sort of because I had the idea, I had the songs, and getting in touch with Guy and just kind of getting it going. I'm proud of that. I'm also proud of kind of learning the skills myself to sort of orchestrate and things like that. I think it's fun. It's a challenge and an achievement. So I think I guess I'm kind of proud of like still going, you know, still going there for it. You know, still kind of making records and singing. It's a lot of challenges on the way. Yeah. was younger, I wanted to be an actress. I also at some point wanted to be, like, I wanted to be anything artistic. So if I wasn't going to be anything artistic, like, you know, an actress or a singer or something like that, I think probably there are two different worlds I kind of like, and I like sort of the film world of I like all the technical aspects, like editing and all these different things. Like, I'm really interested in that. My brother is an editor, and I sort of filmmaking aspect, which is sort of behind the camera. And then I also I like working with kids. So I think, and those are kind of two very different worlds. And I think psychology actually, something like, but not in the sort of, more in the sort of kids. I don't know. Something with kids and youth, or something like editing or something. I don't know.
That's like two very different things.
I know, it's very different. Maybe I would just be a sort of truck driver. I don't know.
Who knows?
I'm a good driver, right? I was stuck within like 2 minutes of taking over the driving.
Because he does it all via sampling.
That was quite fun.
Guitar with one thing.
Anyway, thank you for
Stop this, I won't comply anymore. Driving emotional blackmail. Drop this, I just don't buy it anymore. I resist emotional blackmail. Emotional. Emotional.